Schertler. Schertler.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. And I'd like to thank the Veterans Democratic Club for inviting me to speak today. My name is Nancy Schertler, and I'm running for the Democratic Central Committee. And I really appreciate the opportunity to speak because there are 25 people running for 11 seats. And it's really hard to, for the people we're so far down on the food chain, for people to know who we are and what we do. And so I'm really happy to have the opportunity to introduce myself to you today. I'm a native Washingtonian. I work in the theater. I'm a lighting designer for the stage. So that means that my work is a very collaborative work. The director, the other designers, the actor, the writer, we all come together to work on our vision for the play. And it's a very collaborative thing. We all come in with our own egos and ideas, and sometimes you have to suppress those for the greater good. And I think that for the vision that we're looking for. And I think that skill level will serve me well on the Central Committee, because again, it's a group of people working together to support the policies of the Democratic Party and the candidates of the Democratic Party. And the Central Committee does not set policy. So, my stands on issues are sort of not all that important, except that my stance is to support the party. I also was a college professor. I taught college at Smith College for 6 years before moving to Charles County to marry my fabulous husband, Howard Dent. So I've lived here since 1999. I think the tools for Central Committee, what you're looking for in a Central Committee member is teamwork, which I think I have, advocacy for the Democratic Party, outreach, and fundraising is another big part of our job. Advocacy for the Democratic Party, that is really easy. We have a terrific party, and the accomplishments of our party are really easy to brag about. Marriage equality, the DREAM Act, the Affordable Care Act, raising the minimum wage. These are all really important issues that are really easy to get behind. On the local level and the state level, we're in the forefront of legislation and policies and goals to protect and preserve the Chesapeake Bay. And we have Plan Maryland. Smart growth is the law in the state of Maryland. And the state has given us the tools to achieve these goals. So again, being an advocate for our party is really, really easy for me. Outreach, I have done some outreach, mostly in support of, during the comprehensive plan process that we've been going through, that we are still going through. I collected signatures for the Smarter Growth Alliance for Charles County. I went to the county fair and talked with people explaining how the comprehensive plan and the choices we make on how we grow affect their lives. And so I've done that outreach. And again, the comprehensive plan and smart growth is part of the Democratic policy, so I already have been doing outreach for that. So fundraising, I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of experience in fundraising, so that is something I do need to learn as a member of the Central Committee. I first became involved in land use decisions in the county many years ago, and Commissioner Collins already knows what I'm going to talk about.
The whole time you were talking, Nancy, I was saying, okay, this goes like 2005, 2006, but she's definitely committed, there's no doubt about it.
Back in 2005, the villages of Swan Point, which is a huge development that's coming in the south part of the county, and it's going to be lovely. They have actually built now a mile-long beach, and the beach belongs to the state of Maryland. Now the controversy, the thing that I've been concerned about and advocating for, the developer needed to get permits from the state to do the development, and one of the conditions, and the state gave them the license to move forward, but one of the conditions was that they provide public access to that waterfront. And the developer has been reluctant to do that. And in the past, some of the county commissioners have been been agreeable that they could limit access to this beach to residents of that community. And I personally don't think that we can ask our residents and our citizens to pay the flush tax, pay the rain tax, ask people to save the bay, and then not provide them access to the waters of the bay. So I'm very committed to this. And I'll be honest with you, I think at the end of the day, when this project does move forward, we will all be able to access that beach. But that's been an issue that as Commissioner Collins said, I've been talking about for a couple of years now. Thank you.